Good day and welcome. I'm here in a forest by the shores of Lake Montauban in the French Alps, near Morzine, and the ski resort which we've been doing this week, but this is a day off, our last day in fact. Here is a full day, and we're going to see if I can take a few photographs just using my mobile phone, just to see what we can get. And as you can see, the colours in here are incredible. The greens are unbelievable, and the coppers. So we'll see what we can get. The terrain a bit dodgy, especially with this snow around as well, but we'll see what we can get and take it from there. So well, come on, let's go. Well, the first shot I'm trying to get is of this tree, and the roots of this tree are really a vivid green, and to be honest, would make a really nice shot. And the contrast of that branch, those branches that stick out up there with the copper on, really do look a delight. So I'm going to see what I can do with that and see what we can do. It will be handheld, but I will be using the professional settings on the phone just to be able to, you know, bring out those colours as best I can. So let's see what we can do. Okay, right, let's have a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the camera sorted, get myself in a position and try and get this root network looking as best I can. Yeah, I like that. The colours are unbelievable. I mean, I don't know if it shows it on the actual Insta, but looks great from this point of view. Okay, so here we are then. What I've got is now got my camera out, the Samsung, and basically I'm trying to get the root network coming down this slope, but at the same time keeping those copper leaves in a position at the top of the shot, which will give me the high contrast between the green and the copper. And let's see what we can do. Now, got it set on ISO 50. Speed's about 1/25. Yeah, and it's on a fairly wide angle. Trying to get a bit of foregrounding of this green to give it some depth. Here we go. And yeah, well, if that looks any good, there's a shot. Right, I'll try a different one now, which I'm going to try from a different point of view. Trying to keep a bit of this rock in here, moving back slightly and catching a bit of the copper from the right hand side. There's a bit of a tree. Well, I'd hardly call it a tree, but that looks quite nice as well. So let's try that. Again, similar settings, ISO 50, speed 125, center focus, yeah, looks good, and hit it. Again, if it looks any good, there it is. Okay, here we go. So love this bit here, the green, looks fantastic. The rip that's happened, don't know how this, obviously it's the wind at some point, and it's absolutely ripped it down, torn it to shreds, literally shreds. Going to look up again at the similar well, looking at the same tree as what we took a little earlier, and basically we'll be looking up at that copper again, just to sort of combine with the copper of this. So let me just get my position, wanting to incorporate this as well. So if I can just get myself there, I bring myself down, maybe a bit too much there, coming back a bit. Alright, just gonna slightly brighten it up a bit, take the exposure down to about 1/90th maybe. Yeah, looks good. Gonna come back a bit, just give myself a bit of space. Focus on the actual rip of that tree. I'm just gonna try and move the ISO up a bit. Maybe take it to 100. Yeah, let's do that. Allows me to keep the speed up a bit of the shutter, because I'm diddling about here trying to hold it as still as possible. Right, let's go, take the shot. Got it. Well, again, if it's any good, here's the shot. Okay, I've moved positions now. I've come down by the stream. Hopefully you can hear me alright, because it's quite noisy. But this is going to be an interesting one, because I want to get low down and try and get some nice water movement using a low speed. So I'm going to have to get down onto this rock here, if you can see that, and hopefully get myself a bit more out into the water without getting wet if possible. So here we go, on my backside down to there, get this over here, I'll lean out, let's see what we can get. Oh yeah, I'm liking that, it's looking quite good. Right, so what we got? Speed's too fast, it's on. I'm going to get my ISO down to 50. Get the speed down to, if I can, to about 20th. Now hand holding, no, that's no good. It'll have to be about 145. 130. Getting up might be an issue, but we shall see. Okay, while I'm out here, I think I'll try a slightly different one, a more upright. See what we get there. Okay, not bad. Right, let myself get out of the water. Good effort. Oh, this is the only way I can do this. Obviously you don't bring a DSLR sort of camera with you on holiday when you're skiing, because carting that around is a major effort. So everything on the mobile. So anyway, okay, I've decided to move on now from the stream and go into a bit more into the forest to see what else we've got, if there is anything. But again, a bit unsteady underfoot, but there we are. But anyway, we'll see what we got. So we'll move on. Okay, well, I've decided to call it a day. I don't think there's actually much else I can get in this particular area. Just walking back down to the lake now. Lake Montrion, as I say, in the French Alps. Very pleasant place. It's probably about 2 miles around the lake. I was here yesterday, doing a bit of a recce, but I did take some photographs, and at that time there's a lot of mist about. So I got some what I think are nice shots. Whether you will is another question, but if you want to see what you think, I'll stick them up at the end and you can pass judgment, no doubt. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me the thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, that would be really useful. So from here at Lac Montrabon, goodbye, and see you next time. Cheers.